Teresa, coming to you today with Pumpkins, Periodical, Provocations, and Inspirations. I just want to give you guys a quick little flip through so far. We have had so much fun creating these little pages of these kitties. All kinds of different styles and colors and embellishments and just having a good time creating. So I want to welcome you on in for another week, and we are going to create one more on this blank page. Let's go. All right, today we are going to work with, where did I put it? Where did I put it? It's right here. It's right here. We've got this cute little kitty listening to music. How many of you like to listen to music as you create and relax and work or whatever the case may be? Are you a music person? I know I am. Okay, I am going to, I don't want to tape it off, but I do want to kind of protect this part of the book a little bit. And I'm actually going to use some oxide spray. I'm trying to find the right color that I picked out here. I think it was this one. This one. Okay, oxide spray. I gotta shake it up really good, get it going because it separates. And I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna give it, move these out of the way. I'm gonna give it a mist. Okay, and that did go like down the side of my book, so that's why, you know, it's gonna go all over. So just be careful where you're spraying. And we're gonna give that a quick dry. That's just kind of part of our background. So I'm just using my heat tool to dry it real quick. Most of it dries fairly quickly. There's a few bigger dots that are a little bit slower. Okay, I'm going to let those continue to dry while we work on our other elements here. So I'm going to move that up there just a little bit. This is the kitty that we're using today, and I've got some sheet music paper. This is just scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to incorporate a little bit of this, so I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to do it down here. I'm just going to tear straight across for right now, and I'm just kind of using my thumb to guide that a little bit. I wanted a fairly small strip because I'm going to then go ahead and break that up into smaller pieces as well. I didn't have to keep them all uniform like that. It's just kind of not uniform, but all square rectangle. Just kind of how it turned out. I'm going to grab my glue stick and my clear glue. I like using the clear glue. This is a Craft Bond by Elmer's dual tip glue applicator. It's got the small tip, kind of like a pen tip on this end, and the other end is wider for bigger applications. I like using this one on my heavier, since this is the thickness of a playing card, it adheres these very well. But for these guys, I'm just going to use my glue stick. Any glue stick would work. Okay. I'm just going to add these kind of randomly in here. It looks like the oxide spray is dry. I'm using this corner just to kind of fit right here along the edge. Some of these I'm going to go ahead and tear that edge off. And that actually gives me a little more variation. And I'm going to angle these a little bit as I put them on as well. My glue stick is like super sticky today. Not a bad thing. There we go. I'm even going to use some of these little pieces. So sometimes with the little pieces, I will hold my glue stick and just run it across the top instead of trying to hold the paper down and do the glue stick, okay? I'm going to put this right down here in this corner because it's got a straight edge. I don't want to cover all of my green. As a matter of fact, all of these are kind of small, so I'm just going to start doing it like this. I'm not worried about them being glued on all the way over. Look who showed up. It's Mr. Pumpkin himself. Let me move this out of the way so he has somewhere to lay down. There you go, Pumpkin. Lay down. Just in time for your show. Good job, Pumpkin. Get your paw off of that. Let me move this back towards me a little bit so you guys can see it. And I'm just putting these pieces down. I'm not covering the whole thing, okay? Just putting down some random pieces here and there. Tear that a little bit smaller. Use my glue stick. Put another one right in here. And maybe this last one kind of in between those two, and that should be enough. There we go. Okay, I've still got that little piece. I'm going to set it to the side in case I decide I want to use it. Pumpkin's going to check it out. Pumpkin always has to check everything out. Okay, I'm going to move this, my rag off of there. Move those over here. Pumpkin's going to steal those little scraps here in a minute. All right, now I do see one little spot here that I want glued down just a little bit better. It's just really kind of flapping. So I'm going to just bring my glue stick back in and stick it back down. Okay. See, he's over here stealing my little scraps already. He loves those little bitty strips of paper. That's his jam. So let me move the card and this piece of paper, and you can have those little pieces of paper, okay? Okay. Hi, Pumpkin. All right, so I am going to reach right over here and grab some paint and glitter, and we are going to add another layer of fun to this, all right? Okay, we have neon purple. We've got metallic purple. Pumpkin, don't eat it. He's trying to eat the scraps. And then I've got two different colors of glitter. This is like a black glitter, but it's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably doesn't do it justice on the camera. And then this one is like a blue, fun. They both have some iridescence to them. We're just gonna have fun with this, okay? I'm not even gonna get a palette out. We're gonna do some finger painting. So I'm just putting a little drop on my finger, and I'm gonna come in and just add this color wherever I want it. Now, the oxide spray that I used does reactivate with water. So I have to be careful with my acrylic paint because it is water-based. Therefore, it will reactivate that spray. So I'm kind of sticking more to my black papers to help avoid reactivating a lot of that and making it super muddy. See right here, it got a little bit muddy with the pink or the purple and the green mixing together. Got a little dry stuff on the top there. This is a neon purple. And I'm just bringing it in a few little spots here and there. Pumpkin, what do you have? Pumpkin. Sorry guys, hold on. He just got in the purple paint. Pumpkin literally has purple paint on his face. Good thing it's non-toxic, right? He is always sticking his nose where it does not need to be. And now he's got a purple mustache because of it. Maybe he'll come back and I can get a picture of it for you guys. Okay. All right, so there's our purple swatches. Our card is going to go kind of like just like right in here. Okay. And I may even put a little bit of that black paper over the top of that. Let's, before I do my glitter, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy glued in. So I'm just taking my clear glue, get a good little layer along the back of my card. Okay. We're going to stick it down right in here. And that also shows me kind of where I might want to bring in some more of that purple over the top of this card. That's the thing about doing collages like this, is sometimes you have to get the layers in there to see what else you have to put next. And you want everything to tie into each other. So we are going to, let's see. I feel like we need some of this, like right in here. Let me put the lid on that. We're going to go back to the glue stick. Twist that back up, and I'm going to again just use the end of the glue stick like that. And now I can just bring that in right over the edge, and maybe another piece right over here. So let me turn another small piece. And you can see how using scraps like this, it doesn't take a lot to create something fun like this, okay? You can just mix and match and bring it in wherever you need to. I've got one more little piece here. I think I'm going to put it right here at the bottom by this cat's paw. Like that. And now let's see what else we're going to have. Here comes Viking. Viking wants to see what's going on. Pumpkin probably told her there was something strange going on in here. She had to come see. Now you can't see what I'm doing though. There we go. Get Viking out of the way. I'm just coming in with some of my glitter. This is the black one. And I'm making sure that I go over my card as well. Again, to tie it in with everything else. Still doing it with my finger. With the glitter, I tend to go a little bit heavier just because that way I can tell for sure how much glitter I'm getting in different places. Okay, so there's some of our sparkly black glitter. And then we're going to do some of this blue as well. So this one, I'm just going to kind of squeeze it up. This one's a little bit thicker. It's really fun though. This one has some green to it as well. That's why I picked this one. Put a little bit down here on this part. Need one more little dab. There we go. So now we've got our glitter going on here. And I don't have a paper towel handy. That's okay. I'm just going to let that dry on my finger. Oops. Okay, I want a little bit more of the neon purple. Slow coming down. There we go. And I'm just going to bring that in where it's tying in over my card a little bit more. All right, I think that is going to do it for me this week. What do you guys think? A hot mess? All right, I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't be afraid to get your scraps out and play with the paint with your fingers and just have fun creating, all right? Y'all have a great week.